Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. What if Goku was born in Ultra Instinct? How would this change Dragon Ball? Now, just to clarify one thing before the what if starts, how would this work? Well, as we know, I like to add a little bit of logic in some crazy what if scenarios. So even if Son Goku does have Ultra Instinct, he would theoretically die instantly, other than the fact that he was a 40-year-old man and almost died. So to make it realistic, what I'm going to do here is that Goku automatically does have the dodging ability, to where his body moves on its own without him thinking. Very similar to what the angels do, as the angels are naturally just in the state. And Goku's hair will be a little bit different, and he will have the silver eyes. But Goku cannot harness the raw power that Ultra Instinct grants him, so he does not get a massive multiplier boost, so that is the only thing that's going to change. But as he grows older and he starts to learn more of his power and ki control, he will start to become much stronger as he's unlocking more of the Ultra Instinct's power. As you will see when Goku is an adult, he will become extraordinarily OP. Anyway, thank y'all for the support. Let's get this video to 250 likes. If it does, I shall continue it. Also, for some of you guys that may not know, I have now started an Instagram, TikTok, and I'm going to start opening up my Twitter more. So if you guys want to check that out, please go follow me, check me out, heart the videos, and like some of them. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy. Planet Vegeta was soon in turmoil, as Bardock just arrived after being brutally defeated by Dodoria, seeing his friends dead. Bardock would then warn the Saiyans about Frieza, as he was heading to the planet right now to destroy it. Now already Frieza has killed King Vegeta, tricking him to come up. Now while little Vegeta and Nappa, they're off planet alongside with Raditz as well, Bardock would still send his son away with Gine, but he would still fly up and risk his life, as he would sacrifice himself to fight Frieza one last time, as sadly, Planet Vegeta was completely obliterated. Now, because of the fact that Goku's hair was a little bit weird, and yes, his eyes were a bit strange, they wouldn't have really noted it because his power level kept on showing 0 or 2. Because remember, his power doesn't necessarily change because of this, even though he has the odd power with him. He would still land on Earth, and he would still meet up with Grandpa Gohan. But now here, remember that Goku was still a little infant, he would still be pretty violent, but at the same time he was very calm and very tranquil, because Ultra Instinct calms the mind and spirit, but Goku would still slip out of the basket and fall, hitting his head, as even though he has Ultra Instinct, he still is an infant with an infant mind. As Son Goku would fall and injure himself, he would then change to a happy, calm child who was very loving. Grandpa Gohan would then raise him as his own, until sadly, Goku would then transform into a great ape and kill Grandpa Gohan. But because of this, he would then meet up with Bulma, who would then offer herself to, show off the Dragon Ball, but Goku would decline, as Bulma decides, well, maybe I can work with him, as they decide to go on their own adventures together. A lot of the events of Dragon Ball would happen the same. Now, the only difference here is that when Goku actually fights people such as Yamcha and more, he dodges all of their attacks very easily. And he is a little bit more stronger than the original. You can argue that Goku, when he had a power level of 10, you can argue maybe it's around 30 to 40. So he's a lot more powerful than he originally was, about 4 times. When he meets up with Master Roshi was impressed by the child's power, so he would offer them the Dragon Ball, and return that, maybe he can also train with him. A lot of the events of Dragon Ball would theoretically happen the same, with Goku going off with his friends, fighting new foes, doing the great adventure, and becoming the strongest that they can be. We're going to cut all the way up to the Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo arc. Now, as we know, Demon King Piccolo would still kill Krillin, and he would still spawn his children, as we know this from Tambourine. Now, Goku and Fury would go fight Demon King Piccolo. But now, as we know, Goku during this time would also drink the Ultra Divine Water. Now, this water would greatly increase his strength, making him far more powerful than he originally was. How powerful is this version of Goku? From his training, and from him growing stronger, starting to unlock a little bit more of the Ultra Instinct's ability, Goku here has a power level of around 500, which is very powerful, so when he fights Demon King Piccolo, even though he wished for his youth, he has no chance against this version of Goku. Goku would easily overpower Demon King Piccolo in their fight, and kill him, but before he does, Demon King Piccolo would still shoot out an egg as his next heir. As Demon King Piccolo is now dead, Goku and his friends would then enjoy peace, but Goku now will go train with Kami. Now Kami would note how this child had a rare ability. He was able to dodge every single attack on his own. It was very odd, very strange. He's never seen anything like it before. Maybe King Kai could help, as Kami does know about King Kai, as he stated it before, and he especially knows about King Yemma, so why wouldn't he not ask? But maybe that's for another time. He was still training with Popo and Kami for the remainder of the 3 years. Goku was 16 at this point, so now 3 years have passed. Goku was now roughly around 18 to 19 years old. He would then meet up with his friends for the tournament. Goku looks roughly the same, just his hair is a little bit differently shaped and he has the silver eyes. His friends were ecstatic to see their old friend. As then Goku would then meet Piccolo Jr. again, but they would then wait for their final matchup. He would still meet Chi-Chi, who they still became friends in the original Dragon Ball, and Chi-Chi would still fight Goku, but Goku would easily defeat her. Now during this fight as well, Goku would then fight Tien, but Goku wouldn't even need to remove any weights off of his body to face Tien, and he would easily defeat Tien in their battle. But now Piccolo Jr. here notes of Son Goku's strength, so you could argue that he has trained a bit more than before, but he hasn't necessarily met him yet. So his power will roughly be around the same. So Piccolo Jr. sadly has no chance against this version of Goku. Until Goku drops his guard, which he has done again. Piccolo would then shoot a mouth beam right through Goku's shoulder, greatly injuring him. Because you guys remember, even though Goku has Ultra Instinct and everything else, he still has gotten overpowered in it before because he drops his guard so much. And I know his body can move on his own, but Ultra Instinct still is not perfect for Goku. He's in Ultra Instinct, he's not in Mastered Ultra Instinct, he hasn't honed the power. But for the remainder of the fight, Goku would then get serious, and Goku would easily defeat Piccolo Jr., finishing him off. But he would not kill him, as he knows if he does, Kami would then die as well. Now, after Goku was healed, I would say his power level went from around 500 to roughly probably around 800. So he definitely got a bit of a power up, as within the next 5 years, Goku would then soon meet Raditz, who would still arrive, and he would meet up with Goku, who was already with his son Gohan, and Gohan and them were at Kami's house. Raditz, of course, would then explain who Goku was and why his tail was removed, and why he looks a little bit weird. He doesn't look normal. Goku would then tell Raditz that he's not going to join him, never, and to leave the planet and never return. But now Raditz here would slap Krillin away, who got up to him acting all confident, and then the elbow that he would try to throw to Goku would be blocked, as Goku would then dodge the attack and deliver a powerful gut punch to Raditz, sending him back. Raditz would then tap his scouter, as Goku would actually begin removing his weighted clothing. But Goku would stop himself right before he does so, and he looks around because it's not safe to fight Raditz here. Goku would then point off to some islands that are miles and miles away, saying, "Hey, let's go fight over there." Deal? Raditz says, "Fine by me." As Raditz would then fly off, Goku would then follow along. Piccolo was the one who was there as well. Piccolo would then follow suit as well. As he was ready to jump into battle as well, Goku would then land and begin his face-off with his brother. Goku would then remove all of his weighted clothes, which would bump his power level up. As Raditz would tap his scouter watching, his power level was actually 1,200. With the weighted clothes offs, it was 1,500, almost 600. It was almost identical to his. This would infuriate Raditz, as he would then get serious, and the two would begin their bloody fight. They would be training below back and forth, but Raditz knows that every punch that he throws, Goku would just dodge every attack. But then Raditz would then surprise Goku by then tricking him again. As Raditz says that stop, he'll be good, he promises. He would then trick Goku and fire a powerful attack, hitting Goku full force. This was his double Sunday maneuver, as Goku was shocked that this had got him so close. As Goku was too close to dodge the attack, Goku's top Ju would be burnt off and he'll be really injured. As the fight would continue, both would be extra bloodied, and the battle would be extremely tough, as you don't know who's going to win either side. But Goku, with his Ultra Instinct ability, would overpower his brother and knock him out. As Goku was barely standing, he would then raise his hand and then fall over. The Z Fighters would then show up, and they would bring Goku back and heal him. As now after this, Goku never dies, so would he never see King Kai? As Piccolo would land, he was ready to kill Raditz. As Raditz was ready to accept his death, as Raditz would then tell him, wait, don't kill me please, there's more Saiyans on the way, and they're far stronger than even I am. But then Goku would even tell Piccolo to let him go. Piccolo wouldn't stop, as Raditz was shocked that Goku would even say to spare him after what he tried doing. But that's just how Goku rolls. So because of this, Raditz would then heal up alongside his brother, as Z Fighters don't necessarily like him. But Raditz knows that it's too late now anyway, as Nappa and Vegeta are going to be heading right over there. He heard it on their comms, and there's no use. As Goku says, well, how powerful are they? He says, well, my battle power is around 1,500 on a good day. And Vegeta, the prince, his battle power is well over 15 to 16,000. Which would surprise Goku. That's a really high number. And he says, even that Nappa fellow, he's almost 3 to 4 times stronger than even I am. And I don't even know the full of his strength. This would honestly get Goku hyped up. Raditz would explain that, though you are correct, though, you're not necessarily normal. How are you able to dodge all those attacks? And why are your eyes silvered? Your hair is even weird. It's not even look correct. It's very similar to our father. Goku would then explain, well, he's just always had it. He's always been able to dodge things, and his body kind of moves on its own. Raditz would think nothing of it. He wishes he had that. But he knows that they need to train harder than ever if they are going to go fight Vegeta and Nappa. Goku would then agree, saying that, well, between me, him, and Piccolo, we'll definitely become strong enough and we can take down the Saiyans together. Raditz would then smirk, and he would agree to do it. And that is it for this What If, you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are the best. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you all later.